This was a little trip we did to Isla Gorge. It's only 82 km south of Moura. First of all, you drive through a little town called Theodore and then carry on another 37 km to the turnoff. It's a 1.3 drive into the campsite. Very nice, very quiet. Not often you get a lot of people parked up there. There's toilets, as you can see now. A little bit of a picnic shed there. And then as you walk further along the point, you'll actually come to a small viewing platform. We just stopped off the end and walked down to the river. In that blog of mine, you'll see the Aborigine hand paintings that were down on the side creek. This is just a short little walk from the car park. We went up there in the morning just to see what we could find. Walked out onto the point, and of course to our left and to our right was two ravines. This was the better one of the two. We also crossed over an old, very old fence with the old barbed wire, which is also in the blog. I talked to a guy there and he said, yeah, not often you see wire that old lying around. We had a very good 2 days there. This is looking over to Theodore, which would be looking northeast. And just down under the gap there in the centre of the screen now, at night you'll actually see the radio beacon light flashing away there, and also you can see cars coming through that gap. Just see the car lights at night. Sometimes it's very busy. See a lot of cars heading off down to Miles, Taroon and Miles. Also a lot of trucks run down through there. This little rock formation coming up now. I crawled down through one little cave. I went right through one hill and out to the other side. I don't think you'll be able to see it on this, but it's in the blog and one of the photos. Quite a few little caves hidden here and there. You can see a lot of animals been camping in the caves, keeping out of the heat, I suppose, also. And it's amazing the amount of rock formation that's in there. These dozens and dozens of layers, very thin layers, some running horizontally, some running vertically. And also one of those photos in the blog, you'll see where there's a vertical piece of rock has fallen off, and right alongside it is all these pieces running horizontally. So how that ever happened, you'd have to ask your geologist. Now that point out there now is where you walk out to from the car park, and you can drop down the sides and head off down to the creek. And we're sort of wrecking our way back now to where the car park is, and you'll actually see when I zoom in to the car, which is pretty well in the center of the photo now. Is where the car's parked. So this is just a little walk I did around to where that little cave went right through from one side of the hill to the other. Very short piece. Coming into where the car is now. We were the only ones there at that time. Everybody packed up and left by 9 o'clock in the morning, which is quite nice.